Hello world, this is the Etherics, together back with
Pete here in Australia, welcome.
Hello. So this is how I just was greeting Pete in this morning. And yeah, I overslept, I'm damn tired, and I think I need coffee. I need all this now just to start the stream. So you can imagine in what situation we are here right now, right?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Man.
That looks like you're drinking it straight from the coffee machine.
I'm like, but it's a bit too hot. So the first one is ready. In the most important subtle advertisement here, the unit written in the contrary, of course. So close.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change it to the old net soon.
The old net, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, our media of age is over 40 in this clan. In the meanwhile, so it's true. So Pete, how's it going? Let our viewers know what happened this week in Australia with all the mess that is going on the planet right now.
Well, you know, we're in high alert my area because of the Delta strain. And people are going crazy.
Yeah. I
was talking to my mum today. She said, on the news, some people in Sydney, where it's worse, like I'm in Wollongong, which is considered part of Sydney at the moment. They call it Greater Sydney. But yeah, people up there arguing with the police, like, oh, I don't have to wear a mask if I don't want to, and all that sort of stupid stuff.
I see.
It's not helping.
With the vaccine, at what point are you there? I mean, here we have like the half of population has the over the half.
I'd have to go look that up. I'm not sure. I've seen graphs and stuff, but I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think it's as good probably as what it should be.
Yeah. Here we have still a lot of people that think the vaccine has to do something with 5G and
oh god,
and the Earth
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, and the Earth is flat, and
yeah, and
Bill Gates is
COVID isn't real. It's just the government trying to trick us.
Yeah. What I can say is, you know, 2/3 of the company I work at over the last months had COVID.
Wow,
and
really?
Yeah, because when it enters in the company where you work straight together, it's really hard. I can tell you that over the half were asymptomatic. They didn't felt nothing, so they brought it in because they didn't know it. But I had like 5 colleagues that were in the hospital, all with the masks and air and all that. So I'm sure it is real. One of them for 6 weeks, just to give you a time, right? Yeah, I personally have today the second vaccine.
Good.
What I'm very happy about, to get even this over with.
Yeah, did you have any reaction at all to the first one?
I felt like I was a little bit stoned for a half day, but that's it. So it's okay. The second one, they say you can have like a bit of fever, if you have a strong immune system, you have maybe a stronger reaction to that.
They said that that's
And
the expected, like the people, not the conspiracy theorists, but the actual scientists who know what they're talking about, say that the reaction to the second dose should be stronger if you have any reaction at all. That is, some people don't seem to react, but if you are going to have a reaction, it should be stronger on the second dose, and that means that it's actually doing its job.
yeah, because it's activating the 5G. I really hope that I can.
Oh no!
I really hope that I can phone after without bringing the phone with me, like this. Here where I live,
Yeah.
4G is still a problem, so I guess I still have a bit of time with the 5G. And
The things people come up with. Have you heard about the other stupid thing where they think that after, I don't know if you tried this for yourself, but some of these conspiracy people were saying that after the vaccine they could put a magnet where the injection was,
I hear
and the
about
magnet would stick to.
So somebody talked to me about it. The point is, when you try to put the coin right after you get the vaccine, and it doesn't work, but after you put a little bit of ice on it, put a bit on ice on your arm, then the thing will hold. The coin will hold.
Probably because the water makes it stick.
So yes, you know, I can understand that people fear. But I cannot, you know, somebody can say, I don't want, I really fear vaccine and all that, and that's okay. And I want to take the risk because there is a risk. I mean, I get I'm 40, so if I get the COVID like my colleagues, I'm probably not gonna die. Even now,
you could have very long-term effects.
You know, so. That's okay. I do the vaccine for protecting the others, and I wear my mask to protect others, right? But now I'm at the point when I get the second vaccine, and there are still people that are talking me about the 5G and whatever. So if they get it, I feel like I'm even not sorry for them anymore. I'm like, okay, now you should get it, and you should go 2 weeks to the hospital just that you realize it's. Come on, please.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, what you were saying before, like, I can understand how people could be afraid as well, but...
Even I was afraid at first. You know?
Yeah.
They brought out a vaccine in a very short time, so...
But there's reasons for that.
I mean, watch the planet, so they had to.
Well, it's not just that, like all the governments in the world said, here's money, fix this.
Yeah,
these things normally
together.
Take time because there's only so much money. But when you got the whole world, all the governments in the world saying we need to fix this as soon as possible, and then they give as much money as is needed to.
Good morning, wife.
And also, there's different. Good morning, who?
My wife just entered.
Oh, right.
She's wasted as I am this morning. It's okay. You want the smell on the coffee?
Oh,
this is just how we wake up.
Good morning, Pete.
Because you know we go in the morning. We went yesterday out to eat with some friends, and we came home at 1 o'clock. And that's how when you are in your 40s look at the day after when you come home at 1 o'clock. Like, man, I was out the whole night. I just went to bed 1 hour later than usually.
Well, at least she had pants on. That's good for the terms of service.
No. I was checking on that before. I can see here how we look like. I even put on my running pants fast, so it's all okay. Twitch. There is nothing to see, people. You can go on. You can switch to the next channel. So yes. That's how.
Yeah. Anyway, about the fear stuff. The problem is the fear mongering by the conspiracy people.
Yes.
who are scaring people who might be on the fence into not getting the proper treatment.
We were yesterday talking about it. When they come up with here died somebody on the vaccine and there somebody had something. Yes, that is true. But this is.
And how many people have died of COVID?
Indeed. Put it in relation, please. And
exactly.
think even how people didn't die because of it. I mean, we have here a percentage of 0.000000012. And now, of course, people died on it, but that is the minimum risk that we have to take in that point, right?
Yeah. Well, the risk you're taking is the
so
chance
minimal.
of dying of COVID, which is
yeah.
I don't know, 5% or 6%. I don't know what it is at the moment. It's
4,
way more
I
than
guess.
0. It's way more than 0.000 whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I'm at a point really, we were yesterday about now everybody had time to get used to it, to inform himself and all that. I have my QR code where I can travel. I will have today my second vaccine. And after that, you are not locking me down in my flat anymore. I'm going out, and if you want to put me to jail or tell me I have to pay or whatever, but now I'm at a point really where I go crazy if you try to lock me down again, because stupid people don't want to get there.
Yeah.
Or the same thing. Now we had the Europeans, the football thing, and they're all in the stadium, thousands of peoples without masks and all that.
Wow.
And the day
How
after,
ridiculous.
Yeah, and the day after the numbers go up again. Come on, people. I mean,
get it together.
So that's this morning talk with the first coffee, talking about the world and why it sucks today and why we are going back to the 80s with our video games all the time. Because the world is better in the 80s. We go back to the future.
Yeah, in the 80s there was no mobile phones. No internet. Do you want to play games with your friends? Usually went to an arcade.
Yes, or they were all on the sofa.
Yeah, or someone had an Atari or something.
Damn.
If you were lucky.
I saw before a part of Chris' stream with where you see him and you see the old television and the game he plays. I saw a part of the stream where he played Terminator on the Sega CD.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, just the design brings me back in time.
Oh, if his layout.
Yeah, just the layout is making me happy. Like, oh man, so cool. And you know that what they say when you are nostalgic, you are getting old, right? Damn, I so.
Well, I don't know, because even
I'm
when
so
I was young,
old.
I was nostalgic. Like, say I needed the money to get, what was I going to get? Like say a Nintendo 64 or something, or a PlayStation, and I sold my Sega Mega Drive, and then a year later I'm nostalgic, and that was when I was a young guy, because all of a sudden I think, oh, I really feel like playing Streets of Rage too. Oh no, that's right, I sold my Sega Mega Drive. So what happens? I end up buying it again. That's how nostalgic I am.
Yeah, me too. So you have to
And that's
imagine,
even when
Pete,
I was young. So
I'm even nostalgic in my mind, right? Because I don't know how Pete looked like when he was young. We just saw sometimes on webcam now. So when he tells this, I
well, there
always
is that
imagine.
one video on YouTube about Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, but
I don't know if we looked at
I
that one
always will imagine you when he talks about the arcades and stuff. Pete, a young bloke with long blonde hairs and the longboard under the thing going to the arcades. and that's always how I imagine this. Is I don't know how, and it is, but it is a bit blurry, like on the old VHS tapes. So
Always on easy. Good morning.
So that's, hey, good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah. Well, except I never had blonde hair. Except in the summer.
Stop it! In my
'cause
mind, you
hair's
had
dark
blonde
brown,
hair,
but
and that's okay.
in your mind, I did. Like
All
Terry
Australians-
Bogard or something.
All Australians are very lazy, easy. They have these shirts. How you call these armless shirts, long shirts?
The tank top.
Tank top. They have all the tank top, and they are all surfing or longboarding all day long. That's my That's my idea about Australia.
Or Young Einstein is your other idea, I guess.
Yeah, Young Einstein. I have to watch it again now that you tell. There is
I have
just
to watch it. I'll have to at least watch it for once in my life, I hope.
Young Yahoo Serious and Crocodile Dundee. That are these actors that. Well, Hugh Jackman is Australian, right?
Yeah, and Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson is Australian.
Well, it's hard to say because a lot of because we get a lot of actors and musicians from New Zealand who do most of their work in Australia anyway. Because I'm not sure. I think normally we end up claiming them as Australian anyway. I'd have to check with Mel Gibson. I'm pretty sure he's actually Australian though. Let me check.
Didn't saw something from Mel Gibson since a while.
Yeah. But like when you think Mel Gibson and Mad Max, that's
Teddy Boy Blue.
That's all.
Changed
is that who that is?
Yeah, he just wrote it.
Change his name. I didn't...
Talking about nostalgic stuff, it's very nice to have somebody like Teddy showing up in that second, because Teddy
who was also there on the old back on the old Newnet live stream.
So many years ago.
Well, actually, okay, Mel Gibson was born in New York. Citizenships are United States and Ireland. But I think he was raised in Australia. Let's see, early life.
Good morning.
How are you doing, my dear?
Fine.
Do we have something sweet?
See?
Can you bring me like one of these rice thingies with a bit of chocolate on it? That would be very nice.
Oh, okay, so Mel Gibson's grandmother was Australia, and his family moved to Australia when Mel Gibson was 12 years old. And so, yeah, he was kind of, so through his teenage years, he was raised in Australia, and I think he studied acting here, and his career took off, in Australia before he went to Hollywood.
There is not. I think there is not one bad movie of Mel Gibson I would remember about right now.
Not that I can think of. No, I haven't seen all these movies, but
if we wouldn't be sometimes drunk and freak out a little bit.
Well, he's an Australian. Come on.
Yeah, he's allowed to. More coffee. Come on. You know what I like in American old movies? I don't know. I was never to America. They're always the waiters, and they run around always with these coffee things. Sir, do you want more coffee? Oh, that would be a place for me. I would sit the whole day long like, more coffee? Yeah, thank you, ma'am. All the time. And then I would walk around like this.
I was going to say, though, about what you said about if Mel Gibson didn't get drunk and say stupid things sometimes. But, Australians drink almost as much as Germans, so can't really blame us.
Teddy wrote Mad Max on VHS.
Yeah, those are the days.
Man.
Or Mad Max 2. The influence. The first one was good, but the second one was the one that had the big influence. So many aspects of, Fist of the North Star.
No, I don't remember that. But maybe the title was different, because when I was a kid, of course, I watched them in German.
Yeah.
So
Might have had a different name in German.
I have to look it up fast.
Just go type in Fist of the North Star and see if you recognise any of the characters. But yeah, Mad Max is like a lot of other movies, and Fist of the North Star is a cartoon and a manga cartoon and an animation. So it influenced a lot of other stuff, and it still does to this day. All the post-apocalyptic stuff, apocalyptic stuff that came out after Mad Max.
Man.
So do you recognize Fist of the North Star?
No, I never saw it.
Never saw it? Oh.
No, never saw that.
Yeah, it's got a real Mad Max vibe to it, that show. Yeah, there you go.
Let me take a look when Mad Max came up. Wiki. The year. Mad Max Wikipedia. Yeah, indeed. You know, it came out in 79. I was born in 80, so it's something that I saw, but that I didn't live really like.
Yeah.
I saw it, but then 10 years later, probably. Thank you so much, my dear. So, today we are not gaming anyway, as you realize. We are just drinking coffee and eating chocolate things. Talking about...
Are you not going to play any games?
I don't know. Maybe if the
wake up enough.
If the second coffee kicks in. Oh yeah, by the way, the last stream we had to break up for internet problems.
Oh yeah, how's your internet going? Ooh,
now
is that chocolate
on
bread on the...
This is chocolate cream on a cookie.
That's a very healthy breakfast attire. Yeah, so you're saying about because last stream the internet Atarix's internet actually crashed.
Yeah, it was going on for some days, restarting and all the time. So I sent a request to my provider, and I found out you don't have to call them anymore. They have a very cool application on the mobile phone, so you just write, you do everything with an AI. You don't have to talk to real people, at least it can't resolve the problem. So I wrote to the AI, I have internet problems, and it was, okay, I'm checking your line right now. Then it was sending me a message, okay, check is complete, there is a problem. I send a technician and I will update you if it is at your home or something like in the street. So I got very fast updates, like, okay, the technician is now arrived here and there. And then this AI thing was so competent, like you were talking to somebody really, like a real computer expert. And, and then it sent me even smileys, like, okay, check your line should be very good, everything now is fixed. Was doing the measuring, so let me know if there is still something wrong within 3 days. And since that, everything worked perfectly. So this AI, I was like, wow, crazy. Never talked to somebody who understood what a ping is when I called, back then the providers. There's just the guy sitting with the book, reading error code, probably having no idea what he's doing there. And this AI was so competent. Crazy.
Wow, awesome. So it's been all good since then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
But the nice thing is, in the second you do the request, this AI thing is checking all the lines. And it's letting you know, watch, I found a problem. And then okay, it's working on it, right? It's not like a typical, okay, we measured and we don't know, I don't find a problem, turn on and off your router again. Thank you, ma'am. I know how to do that by myself these days, right? And it just wrote, okay, it can be that I restart your router sometimes. Indeed, you got even a message. Don't worry, sometimes your router will maybe turn off because I'm doing the checking on the line. So really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Skynet is starting. I want to be on Skynet's side. That's why I got it.
You want to change teams?
Yeah, that's why I got the 5G. I'm sorry, the vaccination for.
So you get the best version of 5G in Windows 11.
Mm-hmm.
Or the secret version.
I can't see the chat anymore.
Can't. Teddy said best times 3 movies and a movie box at the rental store.
Oh man.
Except that you had to take it all back. You had to return it, and then you would end up renting more stuff, and then it was a never-ending cycle.
Oh, you're so true. That is so true. After school, I went to this old renting store, but it was so different than now. It was there was a bit powder on it, and then and you went there, and then you found something that you never heard about. Of course, you were like having the Holy Grail in your hand, and just wanted to get home. And everything was dark, and your friends were coming, and then you watched. Man! And very often you got movies where there was written on the backside 18 and above.
Yeah.
And you were like, I got this movie, and the other one, yeah, right. Ooh. And then you got maybe Terminator.
Yeah.
You know what? A while ago, I watched Terminator 1, the extended edition. That in Germany when I was a kid was with 18 years old, but I didn't remember it. And I watched it again, and it was really brutal when he's cracking the hand and all that. I didn't remember it as a kid like this.
What about which part was that about?
That's when he's going and he tell, I want to have your motorcycle, your clothes,
your boots, your
and
jacket,
and you're like, and I saw it again now. And it's crazy. That was sometimes it was really brutal. This stuff in the 80s. I didn't have it. Even RoboCop, the same thing, right?
The uncut version of RoboCop. Oh, that is.
It's so brutal.
Quite gory, yeah. But even not just gory, but shocking. Like the scene where he gets shot by all the gangsters.
Yes, true.
It wasn't in the original cinema version. It's in the uncut version on DVD though, and I can see why it would have it was so shocking. It would have been probably too much at the time. They would have, I don't know if even R rating would have,
or
they might not have been able to get the R. That's why it wasn't probably in the. They probably had to cut it even to get an R rating.
Even with the movie, like what was it? Where they are on Mars with Schwarzenegger.
Total Recall.
Yes, even there are some very cruel scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, or even with Arnie himself, like when he pulls that device out of his nostril.
Crazy.
Or when his head's like his eyes are gonna pop out at the end before the terraforming has kicked in fully, and they fall outside onto the lady that was with him.
Give me the power, more coffee. That's it.
Get the coffee energy. Must have energy.
Must have, yeah. Well, talking about the healthy breakfast I have this morning, it's all sugar.
And caffeine.
Yeah, yesterday I was very healthy. I had my healthy day and running a lot and all that, so I can handle this. I'm getting a bit fatter.
Yeah, you're allowed
these
to
days.
You're allowed to splurge a bit every once a week or something in moderation.
During the weekend I'm lazy, but during the week I'm very fixed on doing my sports and eating well, and so it's okay.
Yeah, and you work 5 days a week as well, don't you?
Oh, Denmark is getting the world's largest arcade museum. Let me check.
Wow, really? Denmark. Larger than anything in America.
Arcade museum.
Because there is an arcade museum in America. I forget where it is, but wow, okay. Denmark wants to take over the retro stuff from What does Teddy? Do you still not see the chat? What does Teddy say now?
No,
Breaking news. Oh, that was.
yeah. He wrote it. He wrote it. I take.
Yeah. I thought you just read it online or something.
With experience.
I noticed there was something new in the chat. It's what you were already talking about. Okay. Sorry.
If you have something, you can link it, and we can look it up, Teddy. Because right now I find too much things, but I don't know. Largest.
He might get timed out though.
Largest.
I could try I could try giving him, just in case, I can give him a permission.
Let me see.
Okay, he just posted a link.
Yeah, let's see. Can I?
Might not matter then. I didn't get a chance to do the. No.
Okay, here we go.
No, he's fine. We don't get that much spam here anyway, so maybe we didn't have that enabled.
Okay, monitor on the left.
Autobot. Yeah, that's you're gonna show it on the stream, Atari?
Yeah, I do that right now.
Yeah.
Taking a look to the.
That's surprising that it's going to be the biggest in the world, because yeah, I would have thought that would be.
Oh, they have a lot of space there.
Yeah, I thought that would either be in America or Japan, maybe.
Nice.
Wow, that is pretty big.
Yeah, they have a lot of space there. I have to tell to Tubby, I'm cultural now. I want to go to the museum. They show some of the machines.
Top skater.
Crazy.
Oh, they got all the good old games. By the look of it.
Well, if you start to build on a big place like that, I guess you want to get the best stuff.
Yeah. 53,000, almost 54,000 square feet. Wow.
Okay, I guess that the rest of the pictures are. You know what is important? While they build here, they have always one arcade standing around for the workers for the lunch break.
Yeah. 25,000 games, says Teddy. Wow.
Sweet.
Imagine the electricity bill for that.
So, Pete, let's check fast out maps.
Yeah.
Denmark. No, that was wrong. Google Maps. So, here we go. Here we have Denmark. So...
Wait, Teddy says 1,700 arcade machines. Then what are the other 23,300 games comprised of?
I see. Denmark. Do you know the place where this is going? So I can see it on the map. Because you know Dark Tea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you see the stream right now, or do you cannot see it because of the old computer?
Oh, I can see it.
See it. So this is Denmark up here, right?
Oh, console games are the other ones, right?
And Dark Tea is living up here. There.
In Denmark.
No, he is living here in this area. So, from Dark Tea up to Denmark, it's like less than 1 hour of a drive.
What country's that? Belgium or something?
No, this is Germany here.
Oh, that's still Germany.
So here we have Germany.
Yeah.
Here we have Italy. I'm here in this area. Up here we have Dark Tea living. Here we have Denmark, and now I have to see where this is. But from him to Denmark, it's like 100 miles, even less.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he always tells me to come over, so I could plan to go over and then one day go to this museum or something. That could be fun. I wanted always to see Denmark now, and you know,
That'd
and
be great. Yeah, and
Denmark
all the
and
other Scandinavian.
between, yeah.
I bet my dad's been to Norway. Went to what's that island? There's an island off Norway, Spitsbergen or something like that, where there's polar bears and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Teddy lives in the middle of Denmark.
In the middle of
he lived.
Denmark.
I thought Teddy lived in the UK. Teddy, you're from the UK originally, right? If I remember correctly.
No, I thought he was Denmark.
Oh, maybe I'm getting mixed up with someone else from back then.
Yeah,
back in those days.
probably. Yeah, you know, all talking English and Denmark and all the guys in the north, they have a very good English, so you can easily.
Yeah. Not always been Danish. Okay.
Well, who knows, Teddy? Maybe there is a way to meet up there one time. I mean, I met Steve from New York, right?
Yeah, he came over to visit you guys in Italy.
He came over 3 days to me, so.
Yeah, you got some videos of it on your channel still.
While we make American pancakes. I just wonder what happened to him, cause I didn't saw him online now since a lot of time. Since Chillosaurus died, because he was always during the nights on with Chillosaurus.
I thought it was also because he got married.
Yeah, of course. Then he moved. But the nice thing on the new net is that we have often people like you don't see them for 3, 4, 5 years. Last time I went to TeamSpeak and one of our old members that I didn't saw since 7, 8 years just showed up playing like nothing ever happened. And he was like
for some Counter-Strike.
Yeah, for Counter-Strike. And just, hey, I'm playing a bit of Counter-Strike. By the way, yeah, I have now 2 kids and I moved away and all that. I didn't play it anymore, but now I have the PC again. Okay, cool. So this happens very often because we are this huge old guys from the 80s group. And yeah, but he just entered like nothing ever happened. Just
so cool.
Joining TeamSpeak like always, and then went straight to the Counter-Strike channel. Hey guys, how are you doing? So.
That's awesome. You can always feel welcome, no matter how long it's been.
We always say one time new net, always new net. We have no obligations.
Yeah.
And just be cool. That's why we are still here since '97. I mean, 24 years clan.
That's a long plan.
24
It's
years.
longer than a 5-year plan.
Yeah. Now we are playing really 24 years. And the point is, and then he comes, hey, when are you guys playing now? And we are like, always. You know it. It has been
Wednesdays.
since 24 years. We play on Wednesdays at 19 223. That never changed. You know the rules. Okay, cool.
Wow.
That's how it goes.
That's classic. Classic new net.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that Kitty didn't show up, because she didn't know that we stream now on Sundays also. Yeah, we stream again on Sundays. Even if I'm a bit late sometimes, but it's right now better again.
Well, she may watch the VOD anyway later, so it's good that you pointed it out. Because yeah, we did switch to Saturdays for a little while, but then Tarek said he needed to switch back to Sundays again.
Yeah,
so here we are.
I'm so sorry. I have such a full plan during the weeks and all that, and things to do. And I'm doing the sports in the morning normally, but it's easier on Sundays than on Saturdays. So I moved now my running group that we run together from Sunday to Saturday, and that's better. So we have the Sunday more calm and easy. And
well, it's really up to you when you want to do this. It's
yeah, I like to talk to you one time a week. So
yeah.
I'm like the cats. That's why I got cats. I need my routine.
Hey, speaking of bookend kitties, have you still got the cat cam set up in the lounge room or whatever?
Let me see if I can connect to it. I need to find fast out the IP address. Yeah, indeed, because I wanted to show to Kitty the cats. They are now so much bigger and they're so fun. Oh man, my wife doesn't know it. I have to show you fast. I have to show you fast what I ordered, because the idea is. Let me see if I find the chat with Naomi. If you see this, Kitty, afterwards, this is such a non-gaming related stream. That's incredible.
There was some gaming.
Okay.
Talking about that arcade museum and stuff.
So I ordered.
I guess it's okay.
Yeah. So my plan is always to.
Wait. Speak of the devil.
What? Sorry.
Bookend Kitties.
Oh,
subscribed.
Hey, Kitty. How are you doing?
For 16 months in a row. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, kitties.
Wow.
So what are we watching here?
Wait a second. I have to take fast look here on something.
Oh, it's another food dispenser.
No, it's better. Just a second. Give me a moment. I have to.
Why didn't the subscribe thing come up on the stream, Atarix?
I have everything set up like I should.
Well, something went wrong because it didn't show up.
Now we have to take a look fast.
I could try it. Maybe it was because of that stream, Atarix. You were in a different
I have everything
kind of scene with the YouTube video or something. I don't know. Let me try to replay it. See if it shows up on the. Stay on that.
Star trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
There it was.
Yeah, that's because I replayed it. On that whatever that other scene you were on where you had the YouTube video, you don't have the overlay set up properly.
I don't have it. I don't have overlay on the monitor.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to fix that, right?
We could fix that since we're not really doing anything, I guess.
So I have to copy the browser source and copy it here. Try to play it again for a second.
Yeah. It's good to see you too, kiddies. It's funny because we were just talking about you when you showed up. Because we were talking about the
Trekking across the universe.
and then the Tarks were saying, oh,
Wait a second. She can't hear you when you. Okay, now it works. There is so much thing written here on this on this.
because you got the chat overlay as well as the chat.
Yeah, because I wanted to do fast something. I wanted to check here something. Where is this?
Didn't get an alert. Yeah, thank you, Twitch TV, for not sending out any alerts. That'd be right.
Okay.
Now we've got the OBS view where you get multiple versions.
What
of
we
the
have
chat
here
all
today is the multiple version of the chat, of the chat, of the chat, of the chat.
into infinity and beyond.
You know what we do here? We are going technically back to the future. No, what I did fast is I wanted to do fast the subscription. To don't forget it.
We don't need roads where we're going.
Doc. So yeah, Kitty. So today we have a totally non-gaming, not totally. Teddy showed us a very cool,
Talked
interesting
about
thing.
fun gaming stuff, but the Tarks just couldn't get enough coffee into him quick enough to actually play any games.
So totally eating on the chat, drinking on the chat. But so Kitty, I wanted to show you something. I ordered, since I have these two kittens, I spent so much money, I have no idea. So I ordered, I showed it to Pete, this robot where you... Wait.
Show it again, I didn't really get to see it.
Yeah, wait, this is just the building part. So this is a little robot that cleans itself, and then I don't have to clean the cat toilet anymore.
Really?
For 1 week. And then I have the food dispenser, and then I have the water, right? So, and this robot can be connected to a Roomba that is one of these cleaning robots. So once the cat gets in, this robot will clean the litter. And then it can send a message to the other robot and tell, hey boy, come up and clean.
Hey boy.
Right? So...
Is that how robots talk to each other?
They're probably talking like... So, but, so I wanted to show that to Kitty, but I have to see if there is... if they show it how it works. Yeah, you see that? So it looks like a little washing machine. So once the cat gets out, it's like spinning around. Can I make this bigger so you have this better on the screen? Yeah. Today on the Unit stream, talking about cat litter.
Yeah.
But it's a robot. And because it's a robot, it's cool. It's again stream related.
Well, it's technology, yeah.
So you see that, and then
It's not a video game, but it's still some sort of
but
technology.
it is a video game when it's connected to the
Read what Teddy said.
Skynet controlled cats. Yeah. You see that? Come on, that's totally game related here. Because it's a game for the cats. You see that, and then there is this order control thingy spraying in. And I think that's very cool.
Deodorizing? Wow.
I ordered one of these. It will come on the next. Will come next Friday. My wife still doesn't know it so far.
Oh, is she going to be angry?
Nah, she's used to it when she come home that a little robot is driving around or something. But this is come on, this is so cool. This is so damn cool. This thing is big like a washing machine. So yesterday, but you need to know, just to get this thing, I sold... no, I didn't sold. I bought a new washing machine, including a dryer. Yeah. And And then I made a gift to a friend of mine who has now a kid who needs to wash more. I told, do you need a second dryer? Now he gets my dryer, so I have a place for this robot. So, but I think this is
your
better.
cat would never use the normal litter box again after this thing. Just keep that in mind, Atarix. There's no going back once they've had this luxury.
You see that? Come on, that's so cool. The nice thing is you can put this up for 1 week. So my plan is always that the cats can, if something would happen, let's say I'm going to the hospital,
Yeah.
or something. I want always to be sure that the cats can go on for 1 week, that they are totally fine without a human in the flat. Then, of course, sometimes you go away a weekend. Of course, when I go into vacation, I have the neighbor coming and checking for them. But so my plan is just it all needs to be with the robots now. This time I'm working a bit on the smart home thing. So let me take fast a look if we can connect to the cat camera.
Yeah.
Let's see. Connection. Where is the connection?
I guess that's one way to show your love to the cats is to buy them all kinds of cool robots to look after them.
The point is, spend so much in the robots, you have like, okay, there are $2,000 gone, but I saved too much during the
Lockdowns.
the lockdown, so it's okay. Oh, and now they are so yeah, indeed, Snuggles. Now they are coming always.
Tarek doesn't want to do any dirty work. He's just there for the hugs.
I have more time for the hugs. No, the plan is actually to have Saturday morning. I clean and disinfect everything, and it works very well for the food. And
it does seem very efficient compared to the usual option.
Yeah. Problem is, I don't get right now a connection to the IP camera, so.
Oh, maybe you just have to go and find one of the cats and bring it onto the stream.
Well, I had one cleaning robot last week to test, but I sent it back because it was stupid. It was not mapping map correctly, so it was going around. But the cats understood within 30 minutes how to turn it on. They knew. They just went there, turned it on. It was driving around. It was going back to the base, and they totally liked it.
For them, it was like a toy.
Yeah, yeah. So they just knew right away how to turn it on. And
that's pretty smart that they could figure it out so quickly.
They just knew right away what to do. Yeah.
Here come the bells.
Morning bells.
Morning bells.
Here we go. I don't know.
Teddy. You read what Teddy said.
That's. I never thought about that.
All right, there's the living
they?
room. But where are the evil cats hiding? Waiting to pounce.
I don't know. They are probably hiding somewhere. You see, it's still not working perfectly, but yeah, the most of times they are. The most of times it works. So.
I wonder what they're doing right now.
I see one. I can see one. Wait a second. You know what they do?
Yeah.
You see the blue thing there?
Yeah.
They are inside of that thing.
They love being inside the little tunnel
Yeah, you see that? Oh, bam, now it went up there. It's watching for the toys. You know what? You see that tree there? And I have a little connection problem right now. I have to fix that later. Normally you can see this camera much better. You see that? It got its toy and now it's bringing it down. And it just figured out last week how to get in the toy box. It was the first time it could go enter. And like last week, the cat was half as big as it is now.
Wow.
They grow up. And so you just saw this little tiny animal there inside. And it was and the little the ass was looking out, you know, and it was inside, and you just saw this little white stomach, and the head was totally disappeared, and you just heard it like going and finding the toys, and it was so happy it found the toys, and then it went out with a little mouse in its mouth. And you know, sometimes when they fight and play, we just turn off the television and watch them like when they fight all time long.
Yeah,
so,
play fighting.
Yeah, they're funny. Okay, anyway, yeah, but you're right. I have to watch out for the washing machine. Like, well, as long as it's a washing machine, it's okay, because after that, maybe I just turn on. I get the cat out, of course. I turn on the cycle, and it's okay. But if they do this with the dryer, then you have to clean everything up. This would be a very mess.
And then you got to watch that you don't get confused and throw all your clothes in the cat litter.
Yeah, I think I can handle that, because I have a robot who is doing that. Wifey. No, it's okay.
I hope Tabby didn't hear you say that.
I always make this. No, actually, we are a very we are in a 50-50 relationship with the chores, so that's okay. I do the cleaning and washing in the kitchen, because basically, and I have to bring out the trash.
The trash, yeah.
That's what I'm allowed to do, because that's what I can do as a man, of course, because we are in Italy. It's a very traditional thing. So women don't believe that a man can clean well, right? And my chores, of course, are Chito, I have to clean the flat, so I got a robot. And in the women logic, it means the robot is cleaning, but it's not true. My chore is to make sure the flat is cleaned. If I get a robot who is doing that for me, that's okay. In my opinion, that's okay. Kitty, what do you think? As a woman, my logic is my chore is to clean the flat. If I get a robot who does that for me, and I of course do clean the robot, then.
Like the Rumba little robot vacuum cleaner thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I just need to find one who is compatible then with the litter box, so they can communicate. And some that is compatible with my 5G vaccine, so I can find my human resources, a cat.
From her job.
Yeah, as long as it gets done, it's fine. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very glad I have the neighbor who is retired. She's just in the on the same level, and she loves cats. She had cats, and when I go away, I give her second pair of keys, and she takes care.
Nice.
And I bring up.
You've got someone you can trust like that too.
Yeah, I have actually two neighbors. Even up, the neighbors would take a look. So it's that's perfect. Anyway, my plan is to have this 1 week, making sure even if they watch for the cats, they don't have to clean or something. Just coming in 2 times a day to play a bit with them, so they don't feel alone. But I think really the best The best thing. I forgot what I was talking about because I was reading the chat.
You got to multitask, Guitarix.
Oh man.
It's 2021.
Yeah. Do you have one? You have one or more cats? Oh yeah, what I wanted to say is I'm really happy. We got 2 cats because I see them during the camera sometimes during the day. I take a look, they're fine, and they play together all the time, so they are not alone, right? That's so much better. But the funny thing is, as soon as I go on the sofa, they now come both and lay. One lays here, one on the legs. So that's so sweet.
And they sleep on the bed sometimes too, as well?
For now, I have to close them out. When we go in the afternoon and we sleep a bit on the bed, they can come. But during the night, the problem is they are so little, so they start to play. And they are very rough. It is like a little tag team wrestling match. So they are too loud and I cannot sleep. So during the night, I put them out.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one now.
I remember you were saying when you first got them that you knew they were settled in, like when you woke up one morning and the cat was sleeping on across your feet or something.
That is the one from the neighbor I took sometimes. With a single cat, it's easier. Of course, it needs you to be much more present.
Yeah.
But when you have 2, they can't. They don't go crazy. Being alone, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting a little buddy again would be probably a nice thing. I don't know, how old is your one now? So, by the way, it's near to 10. So I have to disconnect in a moment. Okay, Kitty, so you know we are switching again to Sundays for the stream because it's a little bit easier. So we switch back to the old times, and next week we are meeting on Sunday again.
Yeah.
Okay, her mom. Okay, so she said, okay, 7. Well, when she's 7 and you get a kitten. What is funny, right now, I have a colleague of mine at work, and he's totally metal, you know, tattoos and thing, and he got a little kitten too when I got mine. And so it's so funny because he's all metal and thing, and then my little kitten, and here and there. It's so you wouldn't expect that, right? And then that's so funny.
Even Headbanger's heart can melt over a little kitten.
Yeah, always. Man, I forget all the time what I want to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to check my calendar.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. Next week I have the Sunday free in the morning. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
So we do that. Okay, so I have to fade out slowly. Pete, next week, whatever happens, we have to go on with our game.
Yeah, maybe play a game.
Don't let me start again with the talking and being boring. But this morning I was too lazy.
That's fine. As Nick for Prez would say, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The unit stream talking about robot litter boxes.
Shout out to Chris. I don't know how these new channel point things work, but hopefully I'm going to try to meet up with Chris on next Saturday as well, or my Saturday. He's Friday. Okay.
Teddy has to go too. Don't worry, Teddy. I have no understanding for TikTok. I don't get it. I really...
What's wrong with YouTube? Why do we need TikTok all of a sudden?
I don't understand TikTok. I understand memes, so I don't feel that old, but TikTok is something that absolutely is nonsense.
Yeah, well, I don't get the point.
I mean, nonsense for
It's
me.
like Twitter.
It's
It's like Twitter, kind of like a Twitter, like what Twitter is to Facebook. TikTok is to YouTube or something. I don't know. Because on TikTok you can only make a 1-minute video at the most or something, if I'm understanding correctly. Like on Twitter, you only can have 140 words or something per post.
I don't know. Anyway, next week, complaining about TikTok and playing Mario. All right. Have a very good week. Thank you very much that you showed up. And see you next week. Man, I'm so wasted today. I would have died anyway all the time if I would have played something.
Yeah, if you're that tired, yeah. Probably would have been pretty bad gameplay.
Once you go up until 1 o'clock in the night when you are 40 and you feel like I live again. Man, yesterday, what a night.
No worries. Thanks, Teddy. Thanks, Kitty. See you next week, hopefully. Oh, and also happy birthday to my